Hey guys, what's up? It's Jcc2224 here, and today I felt like showing off my Mobile Suit Gundam collection. Now, let's just say Gundam really wasn't a big thing when I was kinda really getting into toy collecting. Around like 2012 or so was when I really started to branch out into other stuff. I really didn't get into Gundam until a couple years ago. Now, of course, when I was a kid, I loved Gundam. I wasn't really too familiar with the source material, but I still just legitimately adored Gundam. I adored the mobile suits. I really did like the aesthetics and the story. While I wasn't fully invested into it because I didn't know much, I really did enjoy it. Especially the Encounters in Space video game. That was great. But let's just say my main focus of collecting over the past few years, Star Wars, has really been lacking. It's really been lacking. It's been slacking, and I've been packing. And I have been putting most of my money into Gundam over the past couple years, and my collection has grown substantially because of it. Back in the day, my collection would only fit on that one shelf, and now it requires 2 bookshelves. Backing up here and trying to walk past my chair I put right in the middle of the room for some reason. Here we are. This is it. This is my Gundam collection, and I am very impressed with it. Over 100 models I've built, and that's insane. That is absolutely insane how many models I've built. Now, I don't really want to go through and name every single guy, but I really do want to highlight some of my favorites. And I want to keep this video around like 15 minutes just so I'm not taking up all your guys' time. So going over here, let's start off with the shelf that I just adore. I have a whole shelf dedicated to the original Gundam series. Now, the original Gundam series is not perfect. It's a little campy, but man, is it classic. It is classic. All of the mobile suits are classic. And I pretty much adore all of the suits. I think they're all great. I think the Holy Trinity, the Holy Trinity is really great. The Revive Gundam is a great kit. I do have some robot spirits in here. I have the Zaku's from the anime line. I also have my very first Gundam model in this shelf, which is the Rickdom. Man, what a good kit. Besides the fact that he can't hold his hand, can't hold his hands. He can't hold his weapons because his hands don't like staying together. Also, my first 1144 figure, the original Robot Spirit Zaku. He's a bit of a weird, disproportionate beefy boy, but I love him, and he loves me, apparently, because did you know inanimate objects can love you? They can. Over here are the more goofier ones, the amphibious mobile suits. I would say out of all these, my favorite is, of course, the Zagok. I mean, come on, it's pretty badass. And also, it has a Char version. You can't beat... For some reason, my camera's thinking this is a face. No, that's not a face. That's a death-killing robot machine. Anyways, there's the original shelf. I love it. Ah, it's so good. I don't know if you can see him back there, the GM. Really hope we get a Revive GM here soon. Down here, then, we have more One-Year War stuff. And like a little bit of post, because the Atlas Gundam wasn't until after the war. Anyways, going over here to the Origin. Ooh, the Origin, probably one of the best model lines, and probably one of the better Gundam series, in my opinion. Now, granted, I don't feel like it can be appreciated until you've pretty much seen at least the original show and maybe Char's Counterattack, just so you kind of know how it all ends. But, yeah, man, I love the Origin, and I love the models, so much so that I was willing to fork out the cash for the Zaku cannon, and it was well worth it. Here we have the Spirits Full Armor Gundam. It's an amazing figure. It's not a model, but it's still really great. Then we just have some MSV and random guys. The 08th version of Char Zaku 2, which is a great figure. Some Black Tri-Stars. Shitty old Recon Zaku that I painted up, not too good, but hey, it's a thing I have. And then here we have Thunderbolt. We have the Big Gun, which is awesome. And then we have the Psycho Zaku, which is awesome. I wonder if we're going to get a version that's... Wasn't it like a green gold or something that's going to be in Season 3 or whatever? I don't know. It was teased at the end of Season 2. Atlas Gundam, which is a pretty good kit, even though his lack of polycaps really makes him creaky. He's a very creaky boy if you try to pose him. Then back there, he got scooted when I tried to make room for the Big Gun. It's the Zaku 1, which is a pretty alright kit. Not one of my favorites, but it's a kit I have. Stepping on down, we have some OVA-focused stuff. We have War in the Pocket with Gundam Alex, the Camphor, which is amazing. And then we have, oh no, he's fallen, dang it. I already actually recorded this, but I forgot that my GM Cold Climate type fell for some reason. He's not that good of a kit. I still like him though, but he's... I guess that just speaks for him, the fact that he fell. Gym Sniper 2 is pretty good though. I really do like that one. Then going over Oath MS Team. I love Oath. It's such a good show. And also, I loved it so much I was willing to fork out the cash for a couple P-Bandais. Only a couple. I do not have the Goof flight type yet. I don't know when or if I'll get it. I might just get the old high grade because I kind of already have that with the Goof Custom. And I'm not really sure if I need that, but in gray. Especially if I got to pay like 45 bucks for it. We got the new Gundam Ground. We got the Ground War set, which I can't forget that. We do have the Ground War set. And then we have Stardust Memory. Encounters in Space, man. If you've ever played Encounters in Space, you know that pose. Or at least if you've looked at the cover of the game. I love the GPO-1. I also love the GPO-2. GPO-2 is really great. And then, the kid I don't really like too much, Chima's Gelgoog. I don't know, it just feels like crap. And then, that's pretty much it with that side for now. Or we'll get into those. But let's go up. And let's talk about ZZ Gundam. I only have a couple here. I have the GM3 and the Zaku Mariner. A couple F91 guys. I really do love that Crossbones. He's one of the few kits I took a lot of time to paint. Then we have Gundam Unicorn. Can we talk really quick about that moment in Gundam Unicorn? No spoilers, but I'm just going to say that moment when beginning plays, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh my god! Every time I get shivers. Every time. Okay, let's start talking about the models. Got the Dryson, the Friedschneid, the RG Unicorn, which is great. No matter how you feel about Ensign Riddy, Banshee Norn's pretty cool. Rizel. And no matter how you feel about Angelo Sauper, personally, I love him. I just think he's a cool guy. He's got some pretty cool kits. I love that pink. I love that pink. Then here, oh man, Geara Zulu. Geara Zulu. What a good one. And then we have the Sinanju. I like Full Frontal, I really do. I think he's kind of neat. I feel like he kind of excuse me. Man, my voice almost gave out. Anyways, I feel like he kind of redeems the end of Char Aznable's character, just a little bit. Anyways, going down, we have Zeta Gundam. Ooh, Zeta Gundam, and also Char's Counterattack. So Zeta Gundam, it's a pretty good show. I feel like if I watched it again, I would like it way more. I don't know, it's just when I watched it, I wasn't too into it. But we have the Barzam, Hyzak, Zaku. There's no Zakus in Zeta Gundam. GM2, that's what I meant. I'm just so used to saying Zaku too. And then the Psycho Gundam. Oh, if you're a fan of Zeta Gundam, you owe it to yourself to get this thing. It is so good. And it's really big for how, like, seriously. It's really big for what you pay for. I think it's a great thing. He's like crouched down to fit on the shelf. Or she, if you're referring to the pilot. Four! Why are you doing this? Yes, her name is Four. I don't get it. Well, actually, J4, it's because, you know, she was like the fourth one. Shut up! Geny's Counterattack. Pretty good movie. Not the best. I'm just missing the red Geara Doga. But there we have the new Gundam, the Jagan. And then we have the Geara Dogas. Ooh, Geara Dogas. Ooh, Geara Dogas. I love Geara Dogas. Yeah, the MSI Geara Doga was my favorite Gundam toy growing up. So naturally, I have some Geara Dogas. I really want to get the P Bandai Full Frontals Geara Doga. I just don't know when. I love the blue of Resin Schneiders. I think it's coming off a little brighter on camera, but still, it's great. And then the traditional, mass-produced green Geara Doga. So, with the Universal Century 1144s out of the way, let's move down to non-Universal Century. Now, I've watched most of these shows here. I've watched G Gundam, I've watched IBO, I've watched Gundam Wing. I have not watched Seed. That's why I only have the one kit. Because I actually had the MSIA Strike Gundam as a kid, and I just really like the Strike Gundam. I think it's cool. I like it more than the Freedom and all the other Seed Gundams. I don't know, it's very much a nostalgia bias. But I have yet to watch Build Fighters or Gunpla Builder Beginning G, but I have some kits. The Zaku F2000 is great. The Dom R35 is one of the most badass. I think it's probably the best Dom Gundam model out there. I think it's really good. And then Amazing Red Warrior is still pretty amazing. And then we have some Wing, some Gundam Wing, RG Tallgeese, an old 1144 Epion from when I was a kid. From when I was a kid, I didn't even build it. I just got it pre-built. It's only missing a couple parts. And then we have Raise Your Flag. Oh, man. Oh, man, I love IBO. We have the Ryuseiga the Fourth. Grey Zine. Man. Some pretty good ones there. And then we have, okay, I'm going to stop doing really terrible versions of the intros. But I kind of prefer the second intro over the first. Okay, anyways, let's stop that. Let's go on to more G Gundam. Shining Finger! Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. We have a lot of MSIAs. This is where the 1144 kits end and where some action figures and 1100s begin. So we have a lot of MSIAs for G Gundam. I'd still like to get more. There's still a lot more I'd like to get. I have this burnt. You can see he's kind of burnt. It's too bad it's not the burning Gundam. It's a burnt Shining Gundam Hyper Mode figure. It doesn't have the core lander. But I got it from my cousin, who is a little bit of a Sid Phillips. So at least he's that complete. Then we just have like the SD Devil Gundam. Because we don't go by the American names in this house, son. Even though I always call God Gundam Burning Gundam, because I've called him Burning Gundam ever since I was a wee lad, and I kind of like that name more. I don't know. Anyways, going on, we have some SDs for Gundam Wing as well as some MSIAs for Gundam Wing, and then just deactive mode Strike Gundam in the back. Another kit, god damn it. Another figure I've had since I was a kid. Yeah, it's a really nice shelf. I really, really do like that shelf. And going down, we have Superior Defender Gundam Force. I've only watched a few episodes of the show, and it's pretty freaking terrible. But hey, most of these toys, let's just say the only few figures that I did not have when I was a kid. I did not have the new Gundam. That was a recent buy. I did not have the friendly, the friendly mode Captain Gundam. And I did not have Zapper Zaku and Grappler Gooth. I got those as a collector. But all the others, childhood, man. Childhood, Wing Zero Custom, Death Scythe Hell. I remember that being a huge thing when I was a kid. Like, Death Scythe Hell? Oh my god, he's a bad word! Then we have the Mercurius and V8 there. Which I only really know their names because of Gundam Wing. Can we get high grades of them, please? They're awesome. GPO-1 in SD form, that's badass. Then we have the new Gundam, which is pretty cool. Then we have Bakunetsu Maru. I don't know how I remember his name, but I do. Then we have Zero, Captain Gundam, all of them. And then the Zakos, not the Zakus. Anyways, let's move over here, and then we'll finish off with the 1100s. So over here, we have more little SD figurines. I have the complete Char's Counterattack set, which is really cool. You can see Geara Doga back there. I have a couple Converge of just my two favorite mobile suits, Char Zaku and the Geara Doga. I would like to get a Converge of Wing Zero Custom, since he's one of my favorite Gundams, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I have a little mini figure set of apparently just a diorama of Miss Matilda's death, because it's got the black tri-stars, the Gundam, and then Miss Matilda's ship, which is beautiful. I have some knockoff things back here, some knockoff figurines. Then I have like a knockoff, and then like a really big knockoff that's really big and dumb. They're usually in the shadow, so I don't have to worry about my eyes falling upon those. We have a cool little Zaku FZ battle damage dude. Little squishy Char. Some little more SD figures, which are cool. I think I got like a lot of SD stuff on eBay, just some little gashapons. Then we have some Assault Kingdom. Right there, have a Rick Dom and a Zaku 2. I have a little, like, he's kind of a model kit. He's in scale with Assault Kingdom. Char's a Zaku 2. And then MSIAs. There's the MSIA Geara Dogas. Ah! I love Geara Dogas. Ah, my childhood boy. I'm telling you, if I could only keep one MSIA, it would still be him. But the other ones are still pretty cool. When I was a kid, that is the exact Zaku figure I wanted, the Camo Zaku. The exact one. And they have yet, naturally, because it's a very intricate deco, they have not made a model of it. If they do, I will be very surprised. Then we have the GPO1 non-full vernier. Then we have GPO2. And then, oh man, that Gym Custom is just, or GM Custom, if you're more of an AT-AT kind of guy. But, yeah, I got that sent to me in the P.O. box. And I just couldn't help but display it because he's a good boy. And then MSIA Big Row. That's an awesome one. I really do like that one. Okay, before I go on to detailing these guys, the 1/100s, I want to talk about these little figurines I have all lined up in front. You may be thinking, what are these? I wish I knew. My guess is that they're pencil toppers. I got all of these at a... are we going to focus in or what? Are we going to focus? There we go. I got all of these at an antique mall. I can identify most of them, and I'll point out the ones that I cannot identify. That one, I cannot identify him right there. Damn it. The last gold one, I cannot identify who that is. But still, we got some neat ones. Got a Zaku tank. That's cool. I cannot identify who... No, that's S Gundam. I don't think I can identify who that one is. No, I think that could be the ZZ Gundam. I'm not sure. But yeah, if someone... I don't know which one that one is exactly, the one in the middle. I know that's Hyakushiki. I think that could be the ZZ Gundam. I think that's the ZZ Gundam, so I'm not sure which one that is right there. They're all very small and very under-detailed, so it's hard to tell. Then that one in the middle, I also don't know. I don't really know that one. I know that's the Hama Hama. Oh man, that's such a great name. Then a really odd-looking Sazabi. It's looks very similar to the Sazabi, but it's not exactly the Sazabi. Then all the others I know. Denon Zan, man, that's awesome. Anyways, let's finish off. Let's talk about the last shelf. It's pretty much just anything that's not 1144 Gunpla. That's pretty much it. So we have a little Haro right there, which is really cool. I'm probably gonna get that oh my god. I'm probably gonna get that Haro ball just because I think it's cute. Got a little Hero Yui that I painted up. We got the Cross Silhouette Gundam, which is amazing. We have the Core Fighter to the MG 2.0 Gundam, which is awesome. Such a great little core fighter. We have the unarticulated frame for the Cross Silhouette Gundam, just because I figured, hey, he's kind of cute. We have the old BB Senshi Zaku 2. I would love to see a Char's version in Cross Silhouette. We have the Sazabi. Oh my god. Ooh, that's a good one. I did a lot of painting to him just because I felt like it. And then, going on to the MGs, we have the Geara Doga. You know me, I gotta get the MG Geara Doga. I'd love to get an MG Geara Zulu. I'm hoping we get Angelo's that's not P Bandai, but we'll see. Then Zaku, Char Zaku 2.0. He can't hold his weapons worth shit, but he's a really good kit. Did not mean for that to rhyme. We have the MG Dom, which for how old it is, it's really good. And then, the latest Gundam kit I've built, MG 2.0 RX-78-2. This thing is pretty close to a masterpiece. I understand why people do like the 3.0 because it's going for way more of a real grade look, but I really, really love the anime look that this one has going for it. It's got the Gundam hammer. It's got the beam javelin. Oh my god, man. It's got it all. It even has a working core fighter, and you can even have him in full Gundam configuration without the core fighter inside, which is really cool. And then we have the MG Wing Zero Custom, which is pretty cool. I had to use rubber bands for him to actually hold his Buster rifles because they decided, hey, we're not going to give pegs for the hands. Good luck getting him in the iconic pose. Yeah, thanks for that. Then we have the MG Heavy Arms. Ooh, I love this boy. He's a really good one. He was on the desk for quite some time until I finally decided, you know what? I guess I just got to put him on the shelf now. And then, amidst all of these great kits, we have the old 1/100 Wing Zero Custom that I got just because I felt like it. So I have two 1/100 Wing Zero Customs on this shelf. That's kind of funny. And no, I have zero plans to get the high-resolution model. Oh my god, that thing gives me anxiety just looking at it. But anyways, on that interesting side note about the high-resolution Gundam models that I just feel like are way too high-resolution, there we go, man. There we go. That's it. That's my Gundam collection. If you're wondering about the top of the bookcase, it is just Optimus Prime. So we're not even going to talk about that. But here we go, man. There we go. There's my Gundam collection. Hope you enjoyed taking a look as much as I enjoyed showing you and as much as I enjoy collecting these. It takes so long to build each kit, but it's worth it, man. It's worth it. It's really nice downtime for me to just sit down and build a Gundam model, listen to music, listen to a podcast, or just watch a video. I watch a lot of Gundam series as I'm building Gundam models, so that's really cool. I do have a couple coming in the mail that I've yet to really acquire. I have the Re-100 GPO4, which looks really cool. I have the Jcc2224 coming in the mail. And I've yet to build the Thunderbolt Gundam Ground Type S. That'll be cool. But anyways, there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at my Gundams. It was a nice 20 minutes. It was a nice 20 minutes to just chill here, show you some robots, and just talk about robots, man. It's nice talking about them. But anyways, have a good day. Amuro, Amuro. Bye, guys.